KHTS.
I know. It's only November. It's only November, and you're thinking, well, April 15th is the tax deadline, so I have another 5 months before I even have to think about doing taxes. But if you're self-employed especially, you should be thinking about it not only all year, but really considering and preparing for what you may owe in taxes coming up, so at least you know what's going on as it's coming up, or even find out maybe if you do owe anything, and you can do that prior to April 15th at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. As a matter of fact, you should consider doing it now. I have Ritu again from Liberty Tax on Bouquet Canyon with her Liberty Tax Tip of the Week. Good morning, Ritu.
Good morning, George.
So that is a serious thing, and I have been self-employed for several years. I know that people think that I have this luxurious salary here at KHTS, but even still, there's a supplementing, just things I've been doing for years and years, and I always overlook that opportunity to take advantage of thinking, the forward-thinking aspect, so I know what I'm prepared for when it comes time to file my income taxes.
So my advice to my fellow self-employed people is that when we all put away our bills, our what we earned and everything, and we just look at making money right now. And then come tax season, we get a shock that, oh my God, I owe so much taxes. Believe me, I have seen it over the past. They come scared, but leave happy. Because they don't realize that there are so many deductions as a self-employed you can take when you come to a tax preparer. All you need to do is get all your receipts together, come talk to a tax preparer way in advance, like in November or December, and get prepared of what you would be expected in January or February, whenever you want to do your taxes before April. And this is the best way to avoid any penalties you would owe, because the IRS starts, calculating taxes for you if they don't know any deductions you have. So the reason we want to tell all the self-employed is let's get prepared at this time rather than wait till the end. So I would like them to come over and I can help them out with that then.
And this is, because a lot of people think, well, I can just go to one of those online services and pay a little bit of money, and they know what the deductions are. They know what the calculations are, but that's not necessarily the case, is it?
Not necessarily, because you're not sitting in front of a person who knows a lot. And, they've gone through this training. They see day in and day out a lot of different self-employed people with different situations. When a client comes and sits across us, we actually sit down and ask questions like, for example, if you're a hairdresser, did you buy scissors?
Right.
No one would think that, they would be deductible. They are. If you had to buy an apron, they are. And very small things people overlook when they're doing their own taxes. So it's always beneficial to get someone else's advice to get it done. It's just to get prepared, nothing else at this point. Exactly.
And also what a live tax preparer can provide is context for those deductions as well that you may overlook. And, because there's not someone, like you said, with one of those other software companies who I will not name on the air, but or whether you're going direct to the IRS or anything, they're not turning around and reminding you, hey, did you have these expenses?
Absolutely.
And not to mention even things like your mileage that you have put on your vehicle for business purposes, or what did you donate nonprofit-wise if you volunteered for a nonprofit? What are those things? There's a lot of stuff.
So many different deductions which are overlooked by almost, a lot of people who come over to our door also, and they are surprised. They leave happy, exactly. But they are surprised when they come in.
And really quickly, doing this now also can prepare for, let's say from a standpoint where it says, okay, but if you invest maybe, or if you have other deductions, or if before the end of the year, if you have any other investments you need to make, those are things that you can also advise on as well, right?
Absolutely. There are certain, investments you can do to avoid taxes also in the near future.
Right.
Like come tax season, you might realize that, oh, I made this much money, but if I would have put it away for that much, I wouldn't have owed any taxes.
Right.
So this is the right time to come take advice on that.
Yeah, don't wait until April when you did all this stuff.
Please don't wait until April.
Believe me, I've been there. I've been there, and I know what that's like. And it is the shock, and you realize, where you're going to come up with the money to do this when you could have probably either planned for it or going to a live tax preparer who may have softened the blow or even made you realize that you got deductions you don't know about. So awesome. Ritu, awesome. Tell me where where Liberty Tax is located.
Our office is located on the corner of Bokeh and Seiko, Bokeh Canyon and Seiko Canyon, and our phone number is 661-296-1000.
You can also look every now and then, see the Statue of Liberty out there.
Starting
waiting.
January, you will see our waivers standing in front of our office.
Outstanding. Thank you so much. And that is incredibly informative. So you want to give Liberty Tax a call, 296-1000. Thank you, Ritu, again, for all of your awesome advice.